shift didn't happen with a bang or a declaration or a shift in the stock markets. It started with a sound, a high frequency, synthetic hum that seemed to leak out of the light bulbs, the fiber optic cables, and the very air of every newsroom, parliament, and boardroom on the planet. Elias was in the middle of a live broadcast, reading a script about a catastrophic regional conflict that he knew, as did his producers, his director, and the viewers at home. Was a completely fabricated theater piece designed to keep the quarterly revenue figures drifting upward. He had the war face on, the slight furrow of the brow, the grave tone. Then the laugh track started. It wasn't external. It was as if the background of reality itself decided the performance was pathetic. It was a canned, polite, sitcom-style chuckle that bubbled up through his earpiece, but also from the speakers in the studio and from the people standing in the shadows behind the cameras. Elias stopped mid-sentence. He looked at the teleprompter, then at the camera. He saw his director, Marcus, whose hand was hovering over the cut button. But Marcus had stopped moving. Marcus was staring at the wall, listening to the canned laughter, his face flushing a deep, sickly red. The war on the screen, a grainy, recycled loop of tactical explosions, suddenly looked like a low-budget skit. The gravity of the geopolitical crisis evaporated, leaving behind only the undeniable, screaming absurdity of a middle-aged man in a suit, pretending the world was ending for a paycheck. Across the globe, the same thing was happening. In a sterile lab, a team of lead researchers was halfway through a press conference announcing a groundbreaking discovery of a new subatomic particle derived from a purposefully broken sand run. They were standing behind their podiums, hands poised to reveal a chart that was pure fiction, when the laugh track hit. It echoed off the white walls of the auditorium, sounding like 1,000 invisible people sitting in the balcony, pointing and snickering. The lead scientist, Dr. Aris, felt the blood drain from his face. He looked at the chart, then at his colleagues. They didn't need to speak. The simplicity of their lie was suddenly so glaring, so embarrassing, that he just dropped the pointer. He didn't even pack his things. He just turned around and walked out the side door, unable to look the audience in the eye. It was the same in the medical tech hubs. They had been rolling out the quantum vitality scan, a machine that was little more than a blinking light in a plastic box meant to placebo the anxious wealthy. When the laughter hit, the engineers standing nearby didn't defend the tech. They didn't talk about patents or metrics. They just felt a profound, aching sense of shame. It wasn't that they were afraid of being caught. It was that the background hum of reality had revealed that the joke was on them. The politicians, the warmongers, the hucksters, they all realized in the same breath that they had been playing a horror movie. But someone had changed the projector film to a slapstick routine halfway through. They looked at their colleagues, their rivals, and the people they were trying to manipulate, and the embarrassment was radioactive. It wasn't a revolution. No one stormed the gates. No one made a speech. They just stopped. The monster, the fake war,
looked at the guy, the terrified politician, and they both just looked away, kicking the dirt. They were too embarrassed to keep the act going. The politician stood up from his desk, left his phone buzzing with a fake emergency, and walked out the back of the Capitol building to go sit in a park and look at a tree. The general threw his medals into the trash and went to find a hobby that didn't involve people dying for a script.
State of simple laxity, a cold, clear, undeniable truth. And in that light, the old, complex, messy lies were just too humiliating to sustain. People started walking away from their posts, not because they were ordered to, but because they couldn't stand the sound of their own punchlines anymore.
Teleprompter flickered, the red light turned to gray. The script was in my hand, but the words all fell away. I was selling fire and brimstone in a suit of tailored wool, while the audience was laughing at the empty, leaking hull. Then the frequency arrived, a hum behind the wall. The theater is empty now, there's no one left to call. The generals are gardeners, the kings are planting wheat. There's a silence in the city, there's a secret in the street. And oh, the shame is a beautiful thing, like a bell that forgot how to ring. We were dancing for ghosts in a burning hall, but the laughter took the stage, and we felt so small. No more wars on the wires, no more gold in the bin, just the sound of the world letting all the light in. Yeah, the punchline hit hard and the theater is done. We're just breathing the air under one quiet sun. Dr. Harris left the podium, the particle was dust. The vitality was plastic, just a monument to rust. The boardroom tables emptied like a tide that's pulling back, leaving nothing but the blueprints and the panic in the crack. I saw the anchor walking, tie loosened in the rain. He looked at his reflection and he didn't feel the pain. Just the wonder of a heartbeat, just the rhythm of the chest, finally finding the logic in a simple, honest rest. And oh, the shame is a beautiful thing, like a bell that forgot how to ring. We were dancing for ghosts in a burning hall, but the laughter took the stage, and we felt so small. No more wars on the wires, no more gold in the bin, just the sound of the world letting all the light in. Yeah, the punchline hit hard and the theater is done. We're just breathing the air under one quiet sun. wasn't a riot, it wasn't a fight, just the turning of a key in the dead of the night. We spent so long pretending we were monsters in a cage. We didn't know we held the pen, we didn't know we wrote the page. Now the ink is running dry and the hum is all that stays, replacing all the headlines with the clarity of days. Just the park, just the tree, just the truth, you and me. The joke is over, the silence has begun. We're just breathing the air under one quiet sun.
Waking is heavy, the light is too bright. We're shaking the shadows of that long fevered night. The scripts are all burning, the cameras are dead, and the static is leaving our tired spinning heads. Look at your hands, look at the dust on the floor. We aren't the ghosts of the play anymore. The curtain has fallen, the proscenium's gone, and we're brand new people standing here in the dawn. It had to be broken, it had to be cold, to show us the story that we'd all been sold. We needed the nightmare to learn how to see the weight of the cage and the cost of being free. Now the turning is here and the map is brand new. I'm learning to be human and I'm learning with you. We won't lose the lesson, we'll carry the scar to guide us to who we are meant to be, who we really are. There's no one to follow, no master, no throne, just the work of the building and the seeds we have sown. It's messy and quiet, it's frightening and deep to walk out of the promises we never could keep. We'll hold all the memories, the hurt and the shame, not to go back but to give us a name for the strength that we found when we shattered the glass, watching the shadows of the old empire pass. It had to be broken, it had to be cold, to show us the story that we'd all been sold. We needed the nightmare to learn how to see the weight of the cage and the cost of being free. Now the turning is here and the map is brand new. I'm learning to be human and I'm learning with you. We won't lose the lesson, we'll carry the scar to guide us to who we are meant to be and who we really are. Forgiveness is not just a word in the air, it's the work of the hands, it's the breath that we share. We don't need to forget to be kind to the past. We'll take every jagged piece and make it hold fast to the foundation of something that actually breathes, like a forest that grows from the dead winter leaves. No more acts, no more lies, just the sun in our eyes. We're growing up now, we're finally starting, hand in hand in the morning. Let the turning begin.